O king, my king, no laments this week, none. But perhaps a few simple keys I'd like to share that will help unlock the mysteries of our times. 1. Reading a book written by a righteous one is a good use of your time, for this gives the mind the depth of a lake. Better is having a quiet conversation with one who is learned and wise, for this gives the mind the depth of a sea. Best is the quiet contemplation of the mysteries of Our Lady and our Lord, for this gives one the depth deeper than that of the oceans. 2. Lest one masters their sense of holy fear, the devil's path to them is clear. Create for them an illusion of fire and loss, and be the outstretched arms they run into when they run away from that illusion. 3. Ascent towards God means that the self is denied and that God increases. Descent towards the devil means that the self is accepted and the devil decreases, for the devil works best in secret. 4. 3 silver coins buy you a day. 1 gold coin buys you 33 days, but sacrifice buys you an eternity. 5. The heart loves what is familiar and hates what is strange. Therefore, make virtue familiar and make vice strange. 6. A snake cannot strike if exposed, and so it hides in the grass. Sin camouflages itself in words you've grown familiar to, and you may realize one day that what you call hate is love, and what you call love is hate. 7. Your soul is the dam that prevents you from flooding your pain upon others. Care for your soul, and you will stop the world's inundation from spreading. 8. Zeal is wanting to protect one you love. Anger is the result of defeat and failure at this. Let your zeal be zeal, but let your anger rightfully turn into sorrow, because meditating on your defeat instead of God's victory will lead you to everlasting defeat and despair. 9. Heroism is a virtue. Wanting to be known as a hero is a vice. 10. Fools believe they can use the devil's methods to ascend to God, like they believe that building a material tower can get them to a spiritual paradise. 11. When an empire trades, its culture becomes enriched trading with godly nations, and its culture becomes intoxicated trading with worldly nations. Our imagination can likewise trade with demons or angels. Employ your imagination to entertain angels and saints, and do not entertain for a second anything that sin suggests. 12. When we encounter a mystery, it is righteous to contemplate it to dilate our understanding. It is slothful to ignore it as too confusing, and it is outright wicked and proud to treat it as a bone to feed to dogs. 13. We talk in everything we do. Where it is easiest to lie is what the world calls clear, in those mundane things written and spoken. Where it is easiest to tell the truth is what the world calls vague, in those arcane things mysterious and abstract. 14. If you wonder at your own faith, it means you have it. If you fail to wonder at your own faith, it means you lack it. 15. Listen to the music of a culture and what they sing about, and you've heard that culture's progress. If they dance to their own triumphs, they're dancing to the devil's rhythm. If they roar about worldly prosperity, they've been impoverished. If they lament about loved ones, they're in wanting of truth. But if they reverently sing hymns about heavenly things, they're headed to its kingdom. 16. Just as we have junk food for the body, we have junk food for the mind, for the will, and for the soul. And all of these things will need to be regulated. With the mind, junk food is entertainment. With the will, junk food is desire. With the soul, junk food is seeking marvel. 17. It does not do to launch yourself into the air if you do not possess the balance to glide, for you will plunge once more into the darkness. Neglect neither your strengths, or you will not launch, nor your weaknesses, or you will not soar. 18. Your angel is your banker. Make deposits to your angel, and let your angel do all the measuring. 19. The world has created a beast out of its own whims and sent it out to attack God. They can name the beast anything they want to name it. But if it's going after God or His one true faith, we have already given it a name. It is called Satan the Accuser. 20. A moment of wrath can undo years and years of love. 21. How much your gold can buy in your society is how little dignity it has. If your gold buys little, your society's dignity is intact. But if your gold buys much, your society's dignity is damaged, if not destroyed. 22. The measure you give to God liberates you. The measure you give to the world enslaves you. 23. Wisdom is seeing catechesis in all realms of existence. Our Lady is called Wisdom, and so it must be concluded that she is all the catechesis we need.